2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's featured group. Now there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
Well, it looks like this player is aiming to beat Lexi Thompson, which very few people can boast. This should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Luke, Lexi's young but has been on tour for about 30-40 years, it seems. She's been playing forever. She doesn't lack in experience. She can do it all. Not to mention, you'll be looking at her back for most of the day because she'll outdrive you.
Yes, Lexi loves the long ball, and so do we. Good luck in this rivalry, because when Lexi gets on top, it's very hard to beat her.
TPC Scottsdale, known for a bunch of birdies, Rich, and you can get right after them here at the first.
A gentle opening hole, second shot, a good opportunity to get your iron play dialed in. Green is very small. Anything missing to the right and to the left will run off into a collection area. However, if your irons are dialed in early, it's a great opportunity to make an opening three.
Taking things up a notch in this Lexi Thompson rivalry, that shot will add some fuel to the fire.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. If it's up, it could be in.
Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He's in a share of 12th place.
The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. This shot is about 140 yards out. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
This is on a stupendous line.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. A par putt on the table. And that putt'll drop. Well done. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Wow, that's right out of the Gary Player highlight reel. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. Wonderfully played. Rich, I know it feels like we say this each week, but I just love being here in Phoenix. If there is one event on the tour that just seems to elevate itself beyond all the others because of all the people that come here to enjoy it, it's this one.
It is certainly a different event than all the others. Now, there's other tournaments that are trying to replicate what they do here in Phoenix, but none of them are successful with it. When you have as many as 650,000 people coming through the gates during the week, you know you're in for a different, unique opportunity here on the PGA Tour. And to play in front of all those folks, even though you know most of them aren't really watching you play golf, they're kind of looking around the crowds and being entertained by everybody else. Still, to have all those people just seemingly right on top of you, it gets to be a little nerve-wracking for some of these players.
It's on a great line. And that will drop in for a birdie. Currently a couple under for the round. The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale. Fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again. Front, left and short right requires a pretty accurate and solid strike.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Yeah, nicely played.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Chance to sneak into the top 5 here. Get excited. This could go in. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished. The ladies' game has been dominated by Koreans for such a long time, but America has been able to have this resurgence basically off the back of Lexi Thompson and the generation she's started to inspire.
Lexi Thompson is so fun to watch because she's got a very unique swing, and when you look at it, you kind of look back and you go, okay, that went a long way. Okay, that went right at the hole. And she's got such control over her golf ball. It's amazing. And the wins are going to continue to pile up for her year after year. I'm blown away by the fact that she is so aggressive on every single shot. There is no laying up in her game, and I love that. Now, that might cost her a few wins, but I tell you what, she's going to have a lot of wins because of that as well. I love the way she plays the game. It's exciting.
This putt is of 9 feet.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Wow, that's misjudged. This next putt is for bogey, trailing by 4 strokes. The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them. Oh, well played. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up this shot from about 120. Yeah, oh no, this one's left.
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
Ooh, that almost went down. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
Oh, what a shot from there. Take your hat off to them. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3, a straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
That's not the shot they're after.
What's a strange miss there, Luke? They've been hitting the greens all day long.
Oh, that one just missed the hole.
Yeah, good bunker shot there. Nothing left for the par.
Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This for par.
Well, what about that, Rich? A great display of resilience.
In the bunker with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
Here's Lexi Thompson. Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 shots off the lead. That's not going to find the fairway. Ah, absolutely flushed. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Big chance here. Well, that was a beauty. That had eyes for the whole way.
Yeah, that is not what you want to come up against mid-round, mid-rivalry. That was mean.
A par putt awaits. That was a gallant attempt. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Just a 4-footer remaining. This looks good. That limits the damage. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. The finishing hole on the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4, measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left, just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. So, Rich, give us a halftime report.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Second shot here at the 10th. And tidy looking shot, that one. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. And this putt to move into the top 10. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
I will take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot. Henny, how bad is this lie?
Oh, this is sitting pretty. I might have to check to see if they teed this up. It's so nice.
Oh, almost went in. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 11th is a par 4 playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. Taking aim from around 190 yards here. 4 shots behind our leader.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
That's just inside the range. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Just didn't drop.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Putting for par. He's currently tied for 9th. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there and that'll be a pretty good hole.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Oh, what a great stroke.
And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
Trying to get to even par with this putt.
She's got a great look at birdie here.
Was on a good line. That'll sting a bit. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using the big muscles to get it home and 2 there.
Ooh, right by the hole. That's disappointing. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Here's Lexi Thompson.
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Oh, that was mashed. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Oh, just missed. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away.
Yeah, you'll take that.
Currently at -5 now for the day. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. Getting ready to play their third.
He's 2 shots back.
You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy. And this putt to move into a tie for third.
With 3 holes to go, it's a good position to be in.
This one's looking good. And with that putt, now it's 6 under with a few to play.
And just a few holes remaining. Let's see what they can produce.
Just one off the lead after that hole.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This is the all-important stretch. Time to make your move. Yeah, that was a safe play.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
Go in. Okay, steady now. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Job done. Let's head to the next.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Yes, they've made it.
Tough bunker shot, no bother whatsoever for this player. They find the bottom of the cup.
The penultimate hole at TPC Scottsdale is an absolute beauty. Do you go for it or lay up? A drive here that's just slightly pulled will find the hazard to the left. But if you're short right, a chance to get up and down for your birdie and really push for the title. Well, Rich, this player's certainly making moves up the leaderboard, aren't they?
Absolutely nice push on this final round. Still needs to keep the foot on the gas, continue making birdies if they have any hope of winning.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Oh, this looks pure. Ooh. Terrific shot, almost an eagle. Okay, let's get back to the action. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. That's the right pace. This should drop. That's a lovely stroke. Had eyes for the whole way. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water hazard down the left-hand side and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach, but once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Well, they need to stick this close. A birdie would tie them for the lead and force a playoff. Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. Step 1 complete, Rich. They've found the green.
Indeed, Luke, but the next step for this player is to sink this putt to force the playoff.
It's got a chance. Oh, so close.
And they can only sit back and watch the victor earn his spoils.
And that'll wrap things up for him here at this tournament. That's a shame. They came oh so close to what would have been an incredible comeback victory.
The stories that we could have told if they'd completed the victory would be endless. Unfortunately, not getting it done, but still, what a performance on this final round.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Koyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.